Good morning, guys. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. Nearing the end of the year here, guys. Getting closer to Christmas, New Year's. What's good, B-Wall? Thanks for being here, man. Sorry, some technical difficulties this morning. We'll call it that. Might have to lower the stream output for stability purposes. Let's go. Let's get our scripted. What are we asking for right now? You were B-Wall, numero uno, who was first. Let's. What do we got to do, though? You know what we got to do. Get our scripted part out of the way. Only part that's scripted. Thanks to everybody that joined last night. It was a lot of fun. Definitely one of our best streams ever. In terms of votes, we had like the most. Yo, B-Wall, there's like no dead air. No dead air. Imagine how I feel. Get our scripted part out of the way. Thanks for being here, B-Wall, everyone. Last night was a lot of fun. Thanks for the feedback, Brian. I do appreciate it. A little hot coffee this morning. So we'll get started. We got to release a video, guys. I mean, our live streams have been doing great this week, but got to release another YouTube short, you know? That's what I'm thinking at some point. So that's what we'll be working on today. It can't be the only one. Uh-oh. It's a good question, B-Wall. We'll make what we can make. What should we make? Well, did you do Wordle already? Well, we're going to make the previews this week. We got to. We got to make commentary. Good morning, Dan. How are you? Good morning, Elena. How are you guys doing? Thanks for being here. Gotta get warmed up. Maybe do the Wordle pause. No, they're not late. I'm late, B-Wall. You can give me crap, not them. Doing our best, guys. S and an A. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Cooper DeJean choose to not to. Oh, Elena, you're so... You missed it, Elena. What a question. Now, we'll still be getting that out of the way as the day goes on. Dan, I did see that. I mean, Coop's he's a good guy in addition to being a great player. Elena, you're funny. That's the attitude we need. Astro, love it. Love the stick in the sports related. It's not a word though, B-Wall. Should be. Should be a word, but they're saying it's not in the word list. I don't know what that's about. I was with you. I guess it's a proper noun. I'm surprised too. I guess it's not Astro. How about Ask Scott? Uh-oh. That didn't get us anything. Yeast, Elena says. Well, it's not yeast. Maybe leash? Leash or Let's try leash, question mark. All right, we like that one. Okay. All right, we got the A and the S in the right spot. And we got an E. Justin Herbert got hit pretty hard in that game. It might have been Cooper DeJean just saying, like, all right, we're not going to. It's just not the player he is, you know? He's not out there to inflict pain. He's out there to just make the best plays. Any ideas what comes next, guys? You think in college he would have made that hit, Dan? Yeah, I want your guess, B-Wall. I know you don't normally see guys holding up like that. You don't normally see that. That's a funny point, Dad. The highest level of football, the least physical. No, Elena, it was when Herbert was kind of running towards the sidelines and Cooper DeJean was coming down the field at him. But instead of... And Herbert was running out of bounds. B-Wall, what's your guess? Herbert was running out of bounds, and instead of, like, laying the pain on him, Cooper, like, just ran past him. Is that true in hockey, though, Dan? I would have to think hockey is more like, aren't they not allowed to, like, are there hits that are allowed in the NHL that aren't allowed in high school hockey or rec league hockey? Or no? But I guess they are, apparently they are officiating the NHL more, like they're stricter. Really? Up in Canada? All right, we'll have to check that out. Did B-Wall just, like, take his guess and leave? Well, it either starts with an E or ends in an E. Probably ends in an E. A's. What the heck, guys? It's got to be erase. I like erase. I like erase, guys. Great job, everybody. We got it. The doubles? Doubles are tricky. You gotta. I guess you just gotta go for it. Good one, B-Wall. Everybody. Uh-oh, this looks tough. This looks tough, guys. Dear mercy, heavens gracious. I was thinking that, like, my lord or something like that. Lolly. Oh, my bad. I didn't see yours, Elena. Lolly, sucker, candy, sweet. These are really easy when you have a group mind. Confection. Oh, what was it? Copy, dupe, dummy, fake. Yeah. That was an easy one, guys. Yes. Wow. We did that in like a minute. The Y might mean. What Y might mean. Let's go, guys. That was easy. All right, guys, I kind of have an edited version of that script that we wrote yesterday, so I might record that. Maybe we'll start trying to do our best to make previews. Good morning, Juliet. How are you doing? That was like basically what Y might mean is like if you just saw the Y. You know, like you could like what Y might be an abbreviation for. Year. Like Roy G. Biv, the Y is the Y means yellow in Roy G. Biv. You know, I guess that was my take on it. What's good, B-Wall? You got your ability to wave back. They haven't nerfed your ability to wave. What are you saying? Good thinking, Elena. For me, I'm not. I haven't. We're just getting warmed up. Yes, it's a good day. You were thinking on Roy G. Biv. Why? Why not remind him? The waves distract. See, I don't see the waves. On my interface, it just said hi. There are no waves. It just said hi. Alright, guys, here's our script. Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. He has the fourth most fourth-quarter comebacks ever, behind Brady, Manning, and Big Ben. And by the time he's done, he might finish first. And remember, he did a lot of that with the Lions. Absolute garbaggio. He spent the first 10 years of his career with no real team around him, no support, and he still produced. Maybe need to make that a little better. Then we got the Bills at the Patriots. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race. The Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss to their division rival. That game is still the Patriots' signature win of the year. The best team they've beaten all season. This time, the Bills come in to Foxborough. As road favorites. And we can't sleep on Josh Allen making a late push. Oh. Ride the wave. Waves in moderation. The waves in moderation. Notre Dame. I guess Notre Dame's kicking up. What a win for the Fly Guys last night. Konechny got his 500th point. Another game where they went down 1-0 and then just came back. Basted them. They always clamp you these days. It'll clamp you soon enough, Valeda says. That's funny. We're going to have to be watching the BYU basketball game at some point. They've got the number one pick, future number one pick on their squad. You guys waving to each other? What's good, Calvin? How are you doing, man? Look for tippers or teaks to post get moved. How are you doing, Calvin? Is Calvin Johnson? Is that Calvin Johnson you're referencing right there, Calvin? What's up? You a Calvin Johnson fan? Matt Stafford too, possibly? No? Isn't that Calvin Johnson in your picture? It's kind of small on my screen, but... We're trying to make a video, Calvin, previewing the NFL games this week. The biggest ones. Or the ones with former squad elements to it. Not Matt? Why not Matt? How can you be a fan of Calvin Johnson and not Matt Stafford? Have you seen our Calvin Johnson video? We said that we found a clip of an old announcer saying, "I've never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson." It's a pretty short video. It's like a YouTube short. You can check it out on our page. It's one of our most recent. We released it maybe Thanksgiving week. We were doing Thanksgiving legends that week. You're a wide receiver? Let's go. Yeah, I mean he was a great wide receiver. For sure. Maybe the best God-given ability wide receiver I've ever seen too. I think so. So yeah, we make our shorts and videos like live on stream here for the most part. So this is going to be like a commentary one. Who's your favorite receiver in the modern NFL? Because Calvin Johnson retired 10 years ago. So did you like grow up watching Calvin Johnson or just hear about him? Did you watch him play? We are calling your boy Matt Stafford, not your boy Matt Stafford, the future MVP because we think he's going to win MVP this year. Travis Hunter. Too bad he got injured this year. Let's see. My favorite modern wide receiver. I don't know. I think the best wide receiver right now is Jackson Smith-Njigba. I think he's the best. Is he my favorite? I don't know. Do I have a favorite? I don't know. But I think Jackson Smith-Njigba is the best. I mean, that's not even a controversial pick. I don't think. I think he's. Best is A.J. Brown, Dan? Maybe a couple years ago. I don't know. He's been playing okay, though. He's been playing much better the last couple weeks. But the team hasn't been. The team hasn't been, though. Calvin, are you a Detroit fan? Or are you coming from Michigan? Or where are you coming from, man? Jags? Let's go. We've got a lot of Jags fans in the chat. Are you South Carolina? Let's go. Well, thanks for being here. Yeah, we got a lot of Jags fans now. As Dan says, we collected Jags fans now. So you think the Jags are legit this year? Like my he might join today. You'll see my uncle is a big Jags guy. Big Jags guy. Well, he lives pretty close to there. Ponte Vedra is where he lives. So you think that Calvin says the Jags are legit. What do you think about Trevor Lawrence, though? Who would you rather have as your quarterback, Calvin? This year alone, just for this playoff run. Matt Stafford or Trevor Lawrence? Okay, Calvin, we'll check it out. We'll check out your football content. Sub for sub. Trevor? Dude. We're going to have to make a poll. Who would you rather have your QB for? You love him? So you're a Trevor Lawrence believer. I mean, he's gone through a lot. We'll say T-Law or Stafford. That's up in the chat right now, guys. Who would you rather have as your quarterback for the rest of the season? T-Law or Stafford? Because we're saying Stafford is the MVP right now. The Jags do have a good run defense. They've got the best run defense in the NFL. Let's go though. Represent the Jags. We'll leave that poll up for a little bit. T-Law's gonna T-Law might win this one, guys. Well, Matthew Stafford was your boy Calvin Johnson. I don't know if it was 100% because he might have gotten injured for a year there, but he threw a whole bunch of Calvin Johnson's yards and touchdowns came from Matt Stafford. This was long before the Lions were any good. It was really just the two of them. But that's why we're previewing that game, is because Matt Stafford is hosting the Lions. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. We pointed out yesterday, Matt Stafford, though he might win, what's good, B-Wall? Matt Stafford might win MVP this year, he's had a pretty relatively unheralded career. Like, I think he only made like 1 or 2 Pro Bowls, like no All-Pro teams. So that's one of the couple good. What game are you looking forward to watching the most? Then we got Drake May, Bills at the Patriots. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race. So trying to write a script that I'm going to record and then make a video out of. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race. The Bills have a chance to avenge. See, Calvin, I kind of disagree. The Chiefs are not done. Hot take. I would say the Chiefs are not done, and now would be a good time to maybe take the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl. Call me crazy, guys. Call me crazy. I don't think the Chiefs are done. I don't think they're awful. I think they're good. But I mean the Texans are a good team who they lost to. Your Jags know that. Yeah, we're mainly Eagles fans for the most part. I mean, we do have some Jags fans in the chat. Got some representation out there. So we're mainly Eagles fans. So Dan, you always rooted for the Jags in that division. What do you think about the coach down there, Liam Cohen? Seems to be doing a pretty good job. Jeez, T-Law and Stafford tied. So that's our game of the week. All right, I'm going to read out our script right now, and then you guys, if anybody, we're trying to be more charged, impartial but more charged, some maybe better language, I don't know. This is our script as we have it right now. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. He has the 4th most fourth-quarter comebacks ever, behind Brady, Manning, and Big Ben. And by the time he's done, he might finish first. And we'll say most of those came with the Lions. Most of those comebacks came with the Lions. absolute garbaggio around him. He spent the first 10 years of his team with no real team. No support. Maybe we say outside of Calvin Johnson. We have to mention Calvin Johnson. Spent the first 10 years of his career with no real team, no support, and no support outside of Calvin. I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. Whoa. Thanks for being here, guys. That's a good one, Dan. But then I take out with only I do like only Megatron to leave though. So maybe take out that list of players. I was going to say we don't even really need the list. Garbaggio. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. Facts. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. Facts. Let me get you want to wave, B-Wall? There you go. These are some crazy emojis they got. Calvin, I'll if you're still there, Calvin, I'll subscribe to your channel. Check out your football content. I see Travis Hunter. We got our boy Jackson Dart. Cool, very cool. Let's go. You got a vid with 300K views, Calvin. Let's go. Which one, Brian? Both of them? Both of them? Maybe we say with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on, period. The rest of the team was absolute garbage. And then we don't really need the by the time he's done. That is a way that does tighten it up, Dan. Now the Rams are atop the NFL, the league's power rankings. Mostly the second one. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team. It's interesting though. It seems like they do give Voldemort gives me a lot of guys who also make videos. Does anybody else notice that? What's good, Elena? You notice that, Elena? Voldemort gives me a lot of guys who also have their own videos. Like Calvin's got a video with 300K views on it. 324. I didn't watch it yet, but we can. You just was it good, Elena? Did you subscribe? He's got the on-screen cue. I see that. I was interesting because I was watching Sunday Night Football. I don't know if you guys have noticed this now since we've been doing this stuff, but I was watching Sunday Night Football. And I was noticing, like, when they go to their graphics and stuff, they use impact effects. Like, I was just noticing that. It was interesting to see. Interesting to see. Like, when they would flash a graphic or something, they would flash the impact effects. Thanks for throwing up all the emojis in the chat. Is it bothersome when I throw up all these emojis? I don't know. I'm going to keep doing it. Gotta get back to this script, guys. Only scripted part we're doing a couple scripted parts today. But we just gotta get one, a video out there, two, some commentary, enter some contests, post more videos, all that jazz, all that good stuff. I gotta get off this page of stickers, though. Still coming at you live. We got 2 votes for Trevor Lawrence and 2 votes for Stafford. Love that. What's good, B-Wall? Now the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the number 1 seed in the NFC. The Lions... Pause. The Lions... We got to get a video out first, though, B-Wall. Or at least started. Yeah, are you going to call in? Or is it going to be like last time where you want call-ins and then don't call in? Good question, Elena. No, the question is, Or will you call in? It, you asking for call-ins, but will you call in? What's good, Dan? Now the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the number one seed in the NFC. The Lions. Why do you think the stream starts late, bro? I know, exactly. Just didn't answer the very political answer. Elena says. That's funny. That's funny, guys. All right. Now the Rams are top the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the number one seed in the NFC. I'll say Stafford and the Rams. Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the number one seed in the NFC. The Lions are coming off a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. We'll say the former, something about like the connections or something. Something about how like the former squad connections only add to the intrigue of this game. We'll just say that. The former squad connections only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. I think it's pretty good. This is going to be a decently long video, guys. Although I might trim it up. But we gotta do it. That's why we started yesterday on Tuesday. It's now Wednesday. Gotta do it. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race. The Bills have a chance. Well, Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race. Numero uno chillin'. Feels good to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Are you peacing, Elena? People says, bye. Okay, guys, we're getting there. Thanks for sticking around. Help me write this script. Bills at Patriots. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race. We'll say, but this week he faces a But this week the Patriots face an early the Bills in an early something like that. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, B-Wall. We'll say, but the Patriots have beat up on lesser teams to something like that. But the Patriots have been beating up lesser teams for the most part. But the Patriots have had an easy path so far. And period, this game is a chance love it, guys. I just got to synthesize all of these. We got to synthesize them. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have had an easy path so far, taking advantage of a weak schedule. No, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. Now they face a true litmus test. An early walk in the park. You guys are these are some great suggestions right now. What the toxicology report? Litmus test is much. Elena likes it. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. I like that. Have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test. No, we're not. We're not taking shots at Drake. I'm done. I'm not taking shots at Drake May. B-Wall. Drake the fake May? We're not trying to take shots. A true litmus test, Elena. Litmus test. You don't like litmus test? I guess because you're saying it's not a true litmus test, but people do use what even is a litmus test, guys? It's been a while since I've been in school. I definitely, it's more like, what even is a litmus test? I'll let my engineering people in the chat. pH, is that a litmus test? Is that what the litmus test does? Check pH? Is it bad that I forget what a litmus test does? That's a litmus test, checking pH? Hopefully. Litmus is pH. Okay. I guess I should have known that, but I always had a really solid, good understanding of the pH scale. You know, I still know what's basic. I know what's acidic. All that stuff, all that jazz. Put some sodium bicarbonate in there. Get it a little more basic. Nah, see, B-Wall, I got it. I just said sodium bicarbonate, dude. What are you talking about? All right. We're going to leave litmus test in there, Elena. We are checking the pH. We're checking the playoff. The playoff heuristics. Playoff heuristic test. It's called the playoff heuristic test. So, yes, we are checking pH. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test and could answer many of the remaining questions surrounding this upstart squad. I like that. We'll just say, and will answer. I like surrounding this upstart squad, dude. What a line. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test and will answer many of the remaining questions surrounding this upstart squad. The Bills have a chance. Maybe I say, nah, it's fine. The Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss to their division rival. That game is still the Patriots' signature win of the year, the best team they've beaten all season. This time, the Bills come into Foxborough as road favorites. Something about how Josh Allen wants to botany, though. We need a line to end it. Something about Josh Allen. Who do we think's gonna win these games, guys? Any picks for we'll end that poll. End that poll in a tie. I'd break the tie. I'd say Matt Stafford. The fact that T-Law got 2 votes. I mean, one of them was Calvin, I imagine. If his name's Calvin. Frat boy staff. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test and will answer many of the remaining questions surrounding this upstart squad. Meanwhile, the Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss to their division rival. That game is still the Patriots' signature win of the year, the best team they've beaten all season. This time, the Bills come into Foxborough as road favorites. Josh Allen. Something about how Josh Allen wants to reassert their claim to the division. Something like that. All right, guys, I'll be right back. 1 second. What's good? How are you doing? Sorry I walked away as soon as you came in. Raghav. Welcome. How you doing? Well, Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test. Welcome in. What part of India are you from? How are you doing today? Raghav, we're working on a video that we're trying to make here. It's going to be a we're uh-oh. Welcome. Well, this is a good place to learn English for sure. You can learn, we're writing, we're speaking in the chat. I was an English major in college. Great way to learn English, American style, Northeastern media markets. You're doing well so far, Raghav. Doing great. So thanks for being here. Old English. Definitely that's something we're trying to do here, Raghav. Giving people a good space for conversations. And yeah, I agree with B-Ball. Your English is doing great so far. So you're on the right track. You are on the right track, man. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. You're doing great. Quincy. Keep on keeping on. Don't. You are unstoppable, Raghav. Everyone is unstoppable, indestructible. Unstoppable, indestructible. Fight the good fight. Keep learning, Raghav. That's impressive. Keep learning English. This is probably the best way to learn English these days, I would say. So I think you're doing it the right way. We're working on making videos here, so that's what we're working on today. We're not comparing that we don't need to compare that for sure. It's possible. You never know. It's a small world out here. This is Ponce. This is my cat. His name is Ponce. He's named after the explorer Ponce de Leon, who searched for the fountain of youth. We have another one of our OG One of our OG supporters is from Lucknow, India. We are writing a script right now. He is a beautiful cat. Thank you. He accepts your compliment. He just wants to be. It's a little cold over here these days. So he just wants to be close. You know? So you're working in Saudi Arabia? Wow. Good for you, man. Good for you. You also have a cat? That's great. What part of Saudi Arabia are you working in? Are you in one of like the look and what are you doing? What part of Saudi Arabia are you in? What's B-Wall? What's good? What's good? B-Wall knows a thing or two about that. Maybe. All right, guys. Well, keep learning English, B-Wall. Keep learning English. You're doing great. Keep going. All right, B-Wall. Let's keep it 100 in the chat. B-Wall. Mod. Mod. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It was a joke. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race. But the Patriots have taken advantage of, of a weak schedule to this point. You didn't even cuss. It was because of the implication. It was because of the implication. P-Wall. The Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test and will answer many of the remaining questions surrounding the upstart squad. The Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss. The Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss to their division rival. That game is still the Patriots' signature win of the year. The best team they've beaten all season, by far. By far. This time, the Bills come into Foxborough as road favorites. Something about Josh Allen. Gotta say something about Josh Allen, like, will look to assert himself. Well, Raghav, I really appreciate it. That would be awesome. Great having you here. Great having you here, man. Always welcome. You're always welcome. Thanks for... We will one day, B-Wall. Your English gonna be so strong. Like unstoppably strong. So, yeah, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing, Rogov. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. Josh Allen, I need somebody to help me write a line here. Something about how Josh Allen and the Bills are looking to... Josh Allen and the Bills have won the division 5 years in a row. Isn't it? It's at least 5 years in a row. Can I go, brother? You can... What do you mean by that, Rogov? B-Wall. You can do whatever you want, Rogov. You got the power. You got the power. Welcome. Well, if you're leaving, Rogov, it was great to meet you. Hopefully see you around. Thanks for subscribing. You don't need my permission. Are you talking to B-Wall? You might be talking to B-Wall. You don't need my permission, Rogov. You got to do what you got to do. Everybody. B-Wall, yo. This time, the Bills come into Foxborough as road favorites. Josh Allen and the Bills have won the division 5 years in a row and aren't ready to give up their crown just yet. I kind of like the Bills in that game. That's why I'm saying that. Is that tough enough, guys? No, B-Wall, we are both his teacher. You as well. I'm gonna say I'm not ghosting on him. I said he can go if he needs to go. His English is great. Welcome, Dan. I've been struggling since you've been gone. Majorly. I've been struggling majorly trying to come up with these bars. But it's all good. Thanks for coming back, man. How is this so far? Let me know if we need any edits. Drake May sits second behind Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test and will answer many of the remaining questions surrounding the upstart squad. The Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss to their division rival. That game is still the Patriots' signature win of the year. The best team they've beaten all season, by far. This time, the Bills come into Foxborough as road favorites. Josh Allen and the Bills have won the division 5 years in a row and aren't ready to give up their crown just yet. I think that's pretty good. All right, well, I'll subscribe back, Rogov. Don't you worry. Keep going, dude. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing. Josh Allen, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. Sounds good, Dan. Now we got to work on our last one. Lena says that's great. Let's go. Punty, what is it? You want to go back outside? You just want more food. Indian music songs. All right, guys. Thanks for being here, guys. We're killing it today. Every day. 361 subscribers. Thank you. Shout out Raghav and Calvin, I believe, today. We are just 4 shy of 365. Would be a pretty cool goal. 365. One for every day of the year. But all right, I'll check out your videos, Raghav. I subscribed, I believe. Let me make sure I did. All right, you're up to at least 8 subscribers now. Way to go. Way to be posting a lot, Raghav. That's how it's done. Just keep posting. All right, Green Bay at Denver. Appreciate it, Raghav. We're pretty... I'm terrible at acting. That's the whole thing, Brian. I'm terrible at acting. I'm good at being live, but I'm terrible at acting. It's like when the camera goes on. I can't do a British accent. Like the camera's on, but it's not on right now, if that makes sense. But like when the camera goes on and I gotta like act, then I'm not terrible at it. But anyway. All right, last part of our script, guys. Green Bay at Denver. Is this a Super Bowl preview? Question mark. I don't speak. When did I say I spoke German in my sleep? Is this a Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. Are you out of here, Raghav? Have a good night. Appreciate you being here. You too. Take care. Hope to see you again. You trying to fuel check me right now, B-Wall? Is that what it is? You saying it's time for a fuel check? Green Bay at Denver. Is this the Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. I thought it meant fuel check, though. Here I was thinking it meant fuel check. Not gonna lie though, guys. Never mind. I got my own tinfoil hat theories. Raghav, really appreciate it, man. Yeah, because it almost looks like it's like a warning light, B-Wall. Like it's like fuel. You're running low on fuel. You trying to gaslight me? The light bulb is a light. Voldy. Voldy's. It's all good. It's all good, Voldy. Who were you gaslighting? Me? It's all good. It's all good. I gotta let. I'll be right back. What are you doing today? Come on, Potts. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, it was like 2 seconds. Maybe what? You want me to turn it? Like the time it would take me to turn and on and off the screensaver would. Because I'm live, like a billion hours of the. It's just. Is it unacceptable, bro? All right, we gotta get this done. Is this a Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks, coming off a big win over the Bears. And they get the Bears right again after this. Is Green Bay and Denver a Super Bowl preview? I don't think so. Throwback to when maybe we'll have Brett Favre and John Elway on screen when I say that. What's JFC? Ponce is like he just wants more food. He just wants me to get up so he can get more food. That's what he wants. If you can hear him. First time you ready? Dude. What is it? You want me to get up and get you more food? You ready to call in, B-Wall? Question mark? Is that what you're hinting at? That's a good question. What's the topic? It's a good question. Is this Green Bay Denver? Is this a Super Bowl? If you want to get on and rant for a couple minutes, you can. But I'm not going to have you like just gaslight me into opening the room and then not call in. Just trying to bully me into opening the call-ins. Which is fine. If you really want to call in though. You got something to get off your chest, sure. You'll let me know soon. Okay. That's what I'm thinking, guys. It's probably better if we have like structured guests because I would like to go live. You got beef with the. Well, that makes for good radio, dude. Good radio, good YouTube, good Voldy. A pick to bone. We don't need to bring that up. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. Though, we'll just say Green Bay. We'll just say the Packers. Do you hear him, Juliet? But he doesn't even want to go outside. He just wants me to. Do you hear him, Elena? He just wants me to get up. He wants me to get up, open the door. He won't go outside. He'll turn around and then he'll like look at me because he wants food. That's what he'll do. Like he's not going to go outside. I'll try. I mean I'll try. Quincy, do you want to go outside? What I tell you? I told you. He wasn't going to go outside. He just wants me to get up. He just wants me to get up so he gets food. That's what he wants. He wants me to get up so he gets food. That's what he wants. He doesn't even want to go outside. He just wants food. Because he doesn't need food. He's had his food already. These cats eat more than I do. That's what I tell them. I'm like, I gotta feed myself, guys. I feed these cats more than I feed myself. He's saying time for a fuel check. That's what he said? Fuel check time? All right, I got to lock in here, guys. Is this a Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. The Packers are peaking at the right time of the year. But what about Denver? Question mark. Aww. It's all good. It's all good. It's all love up in here. The three of you guys are tied at 150 XP. So, I mean, whatever. Maybe B-Wall? Maybe? No gaslightation, B-Wall? No gaslighting? Please? Yeah, he's gaslighting, Elena. Nobody was late other than me. Nobody was late other than me. That's been established. Ty goes to the first joiner. Are they a paper tiger or legit Super Bowl contender? I'll just say Denver has the number one seed. Denver currently has the number one seed in the AFC. That is B-Wall. We love the paper tiger. That was Dan. Shout out Dan Chakowski. He was the one that came up with that. We've used the phrase about 100, maybe 1,000 times since Dan said that. In just like a month. Nah, dude, we love the phrase paper tiger, bro. Because it's like, what other phrase describes a paper tiger? Give me a phrase. All right, you don't like paper tiger? What means paper tiger? You're saying I say it too much now? It's kind of it's okay to have signature phrases. Is he just gaslight? He might just be gaslighting right now, actually. Elena, it's yelling and screaming and waving and gaslighting. It's all good. He's trying to gaslight both of us right now. And still waiting for a phrase that's analogous to paper tiger, though. Okay, there you go. Dan came out with a few. Emperor with no clothes, empty suit. Exactly. Tin Lion. You want Tin Lion? Straw Man. That's why paper tiger is so good. It's such a good phrase. Because it's like, it's paper tiger. But like the second word is tiger. Straw man. Tin Lion is not one. No. I mean, you've never heard Tin Lion before. We could say straw man, but Elena agrees. It's Cowardly Lion. Is this the Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. The Packers are peaking at the right time of year. They head into Denver, who currently has the number one seed in the AFC. But are they legit? Or are they a paper tiger? Question mark. The Broncos have one of the toughest end of season schedules in the league. So we should, and this game is the start. Let's see, who else do they play? Packers, Jags, Chiefs, Chargers. It's tough. Soft Hulk. Maybe. What the heck? You think so, Dan? I guess because you're saying like they probably have a pretty strong, solid home field advantage. Well, that's the thing. Who else is on their schedule? Have they beaten anybody good? They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Texans. They beat the Cowboys. They beat the Eagles, Giants, Jets, Bengals. They lost to the Colts and Chargers weeks 2 and 3. So, hey, those are... Raghav really went and commented on a couple of our videos. So let's go, Raghav. Appreciate it. Phillies re-signed Kyle Schwarber yesterday. What else is going on, guys? So yeah, the only losses that the Broncos have came week 2 and 3 against the Colts and the Chargers, both on the road. So yeah, I think that's a good point, Dan. Especially because they haven't lost since week 3. All of their losses have been on the road. If they, I will just say what you said. If the we'll say the Broncos. The Broncos have one of the toughest end-of-season schedules in the league, and this game is the start of a brutal stretch where they play Green Bay. Who did I say? The Chargers, Green Bay, the Chargers, Chiefs, and Jags. The Packers, Jags, Chiefs, and Chargers. And I think that Chiefs game is on Christmas. We'll just say Denver hasn't lost since week 3. And both of their losses came on and hasn't lost at home all year. And then we'll transition to your line, Dan, where you say if the Broncos can end the season with the number 1 seed, they should win the Super Bowl or be playing in the Super Bowl. We'll say they should be playing in the Super Bowl. Because like that, it's kind of set up by win. Dan says win. I like maybe. All right, we'll go win. They should win the Super Bowl. Green Bay at Denver. Is this a Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. The Packers are peaking at the... I hear you, Dan. It's just, I don't know. I'm kind of a believer in the Rams right now. Kinda. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, that's a good point, Dan. Rams, Bronx, Super Bowl, Broncos will be hounding our boy Matt Stafford. That's for sure. All right, guys. Script is written. Script is done. Thank you guys so much for helping me do that. What kind of lists are we thinking for tonight, guys? If we're thinking lists / brackets, people seem to enjoy the one yesterday, guys. Any ideas, thoughts? Like yesterday, guys, might have been our most watched stream of all time, the evening stream. I believe. Like we were getting 11 votes in there at a time. 11. Why do you think they loved it so much, Elena? Be- was it? It was a great topic. Shout out Dan. There are so many families, yeah, and people like, and it's like good for the connections, I guess. But like, it's funny because it's like, but the topic is the topic, you know. It's like, it's almost like how do people know to tune in when it's a good topic? Is that dopamine though? It is true, Dan. The polls in the night stream is a good way for new viewers to quickly get involved. It is true. It's like you just hop into the chat and all of a sudden they... Yeah. I mean, we had a couple other people in here that were really... Like that one guy, Salinger, he was loving it. You know? So that was cool. What about for tonight, guys? Any ideas? I think I am going to get... Salinger to the other chick. You think the Great Lakes states, Elena? Why is that? Why is that? Maybe because it's like giving them a hint of like the sports media that they don't. Is it because they don't have that great sports media out? Like, not hating on the sports media of the Great Lakes states, but why do we have such a opportunity? It's these men who are home at night, freezing cold. They love sports. What's good, B-Wall? What are those eyes about? It's these men who are home at night, freezing cold. They love sports. I guess Truman's the same way too, you know? Closed up early but didn't want to head home. Yeah, I guess there's supposed to be something coming today, guys, right? Weather-wise to our region. Okay, that's kind of why I might not. Well, just probably I don't know. That's why we got to keep. I mean, I got to keep. I mean, I'll be thinking of stuff to do, but do we? Are we doing the brackets too much? Like we do it like pretty much every night now. Is that too much? Or I guess I mean like something else new will come about. But so should we just keep milking the bracket? Not milking, but keep doing the brackets while they're hot. You know. I mean, we've got many brackets to do. I don't know if that's true, B Wall. No, I wasn't going to do a childhood snacks bracket for sure. Definitely was not going to do a childhood. No, there's no. I was never on. There's nothing to be canceled there. Nothing to be canceled there because it was never on. Sirianni on possibly benching Hurts. Ridiculous. He was interviewed on WIP. No, I think that's ridiculous. I know every time I go out on the field with Jalen Hurts as our quarterback, we have a chance to win the game. That's something that's been proven. We've won a lot of football games. I never promised anything, B-Wall. Dan says, I think brackets, list of things, rank those. Yeah, I think that's true. And plus, it's a way to, it's like, it's a cool way to use the polls. Exactly, more sports related. And plus, people like the matchups. It's like ridiculous matchups, like Curry versus Bonds and stuff. But I mean, so it is like kind of novel sports ideas. I think Dan is he's against it, but he understands the necessity. I don't want to speak for you, Dan, but I think that's what we've said. It's like it's better. It would be better if everybody said it in the chat and there was a whole bunch of conversation about it. It's just like it would be hard, especially with votes. B-Ball's against the vertical stream format still. Compare B-Ball's yearning for. He's talking about vertical versus horizontal. We're she or they. Yeah, Elena, JK was trying to sign up the mods for. JK was trying to sign up the mods for data entry. I'm like, I don't know. People are saying I need to take typing lessons. I'm like, that's part of it, guys. It's part of it. Sorry. You know, I don't know if we need to do. Remember the data entry? I'm like, I don't know if we need to. Know what I'm saying? You guys get it. So any ideas for tonight? I mean, people have been pitching one-hit wonders. Top one-hit wonders of sports. It might not be as good as families. And then I was thinking tomorrow, I might go ahead and get Bracket HQ Premium, guys, so we can do the 64 all on one bracket. And then maybe we redo like the Lifers bracket or something tomorrow. Okay. All right. B-Wall likes the one-hit wonders. I know, guys. We got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to do. No. I don't want to. I might be taking off a couple weeks here. Not this week or next week, but maybe the following weeks, just so I can really focus on getting a longer form, at least one. Get a longer form video out, at least one. So Sirianni defending Jalen Hurts. Flyers got Vegas coming into town. Vegas Golden Knights. They must have taken a step up in the Metro division, did they not? They still got tied with the Penguins. How do the playoffs even work in the NHL? Like, what is it? Is it the top 3 teams? Okay, so is it the top 3 teams from each division and then the 2 highest teams or something like that? Because right now the Flyers are in a playoff spot, at least according to ESPN. In a wild card spot. All right, we'll do one-hit wonders tonight, guys. "32-person bracket," Elena says. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if we're going to do, we did multiple brackets last night. I was maybe pushing it. We had a lot of people. There was definitely somewhat of a desire for it, I thought. Jeez, hockey's just relentless, though. I mean, like, Dan, what do you hear? Been hearing anything? Elena, I'm gonna do that off screen. I'm gonna do it off screen, so I can do like as many takes as I want. So we'll end the stream here sometime soon. I'll record that, get started on that video. Maybe if I finish it. It's just I've been B-Wall. No, I can't. I can't skip PF. Elena says no FN until post. We'll see about that, Elena. What about PF? I can't skip PF because I didn't go for like 2 weeks. I didn't go for like 2 weeks. And then now I'm trying to go every day this week. Or not every day, but like at least 4 days in a row. Just trying to get back into the scheme of things. The thing is, Elena, I'm actually we're not done making shorts, but the thing is, when I don't have a short going, it seems like these live streams get more views, if that makes sense. You know? So I'm okay with like not always having a short going. I know it's tough for you guys, but you get what I'm saying, Elena? Like our live streams get more views when we don't have a short going. You get that? You get it. You understand. I can always drop a fire short. I know that. But got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. It's kind of... So anyway, like I'm going to record this. Going to start editing it. Getting it up on CapCut. I think we'll do one-hit wonders tonight, guys. I don't know what costume idea he's talking about. What's the... Malkin to the IR. About what's going on in the NBA tonight. I guess it's another NBA Cup night. Phoenix, OKC, Spurs, Lakers. All right. My sciatica is pretty okay. How's everybody else's sciatica? Mine is okay. Mine's not killing me. All right, guys. I think we're going to call the stream here pretty soon. Give me a chance to fuel check it, record this, run the PF, start working on it, maybe hop on FN. Damn no, B-Wall. I mean, we got a full day. We got a full day ahead. We got a night stream ahead. Yours is okay right now. Didn't you get an epidural? I threw out my back carrying the Christmas tree on Sunday, but it's not terrible. It's just like just gonna be skipping back workouts this week, I guess. Skipping back workouts, guys. The Thunder are the best team in basketball. It's not even close. Where they got the Sixers on this list? 16th? I don't know about that. LeBron James repeatedly muscled his way inside en route to his best game of the season. I don't think he watched the game. I mean, LeBron was making every single jump shot. I don't know, Elena. I've just been doing a whole bunch of random stuff. Been doing a whole bunch of random stuff because just trying to get back into it. Not pushing anything super hard. You know, B-ball time for FN. I mean, I basically went through my gonna eat something, record this, PF, and then maybe FN. Elena. All right, guys. You guys are the best. Thanks for being here. Thanks for helping me write the script. Great morning stream. Gonna have this recorded. I'll be sharing. I'll share a draft early this evening, guys. Early this evening, I'll share a draft of what we have so far recorded. B-Wall, it's okay. I'll HYU. Guys, probably one-hit wonders tonight. B-Wall suggested Jeremy Lin. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna come up with a whole bunch more. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be back on at 7 for the evening stream. So get your goodbyes in, guys. We'll talk soon. Be back on later this evening. Thanks for being here, guys. You guys are the best, the very best. I like our script so much more. It's so much more fire. Fire, calm, or fire, confident, clear, original. All that stuff. It's all good. Elena, I'll be back on today, tomorrow, later. I mean, we're on stream a lot, guys. On stream a lot. So, I hope you guys have a... Okay, thanks, Elena. All right. That's it, Dan. I'll see you later. There you go, guys. So, you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see y'all later. We'll be back on. See you soon, if you all says. All right, guys. Thanks for all the help today. We'll be back on tonight. And we'll talk soon, guys. No, it's all love. Everybody.